like this. We be kissing or something.
Here's your chance to rewrite NBA history. Grab some friends and take a trip through the My NBA eras.
Go back to investing in Joda might.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting Allie, it's all you.
Well, Drew Holiday with 2.
Good man. Thanks, Allie. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Royce O'Neal is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. Well, Brent, the season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
Now here's Allen. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
It's an experienced decision by Holiday to fire that pass to the open man.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And Harris drops them both. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, BA. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Floats one, can't get it to drop. Good D by Harris. Pass to Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Holiday with the ball. Working on Claxton. And that one's good. Middleton.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Just over 1.5 minutes played here in this one. Simmons, the pass to Harris. 3-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Lopez. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Irving goes in. Over Allen. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows what.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And
8. And your next Youth Nets team.
yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Pat Connaughton is out there with Javon Carter. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ingles. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. The offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Thomas, he's checked in for Claxton. Now here's Mills. Right now averaging 6 a game. Gets the 3 ball to go. Warren's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now, TJ Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Ryan, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Now here's Curry. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Curry, first personal foul, team second.
And he drops it first. A full line change here for Brooklyn. The Bucks making a switch here. And Ingles drops them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Ingles against Irving. Pass to Simmons. Here's Sumner. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Nets, another three.
Consistent three-point shooter, a clutch three-point shooter. Kyrie has to be guarded out there at all times.
Here's Middleton. Three-pointer, Holiday. And that's not going to go. And so it's Brooklyn. Up
22. The Bucks. 14.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim. And that'll do it.
Now heading onto the floor,
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that was delicate there from Giannis. I like that floater because that becomes unblockable given the massive length.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Claxton, covered by Lopez. Here's Middleton. Soft touch off the glass. Middleton's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Good handles from the 6'8" Chris Middleton. That's some versatility there with that size.
Here's O'Neal, back to Claxton. Can't get it to fall.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Here's Sumner. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Watanabe. Back to Sumner from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Connaughton. To the middle. Here's Middleton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive.
And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Drew Holiday. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Curry. O'Neal comes in for Watanabe. And Harris is subbed in for Warren. The Bucks also with a sub. Lopez is checked in.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
Simmons, the pass to Irving. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Every night Giannis steps out there, you got to feel like you got a good chance to win.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Oh, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Goes back up. And the layup by Irving.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Matthews, he's checked in for the Bucks. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Matthews. And it's Allen in for Ingles. Simmons, the pass to Irving. No good with a layup. In transition. Here's Holiday. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Allen on the wing. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Holiday up top. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the